We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Play one, and Prescott to the air. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action now, Prescott. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So after the touchdown,
for this nigga.
To kick this one away.
You heard me, boy. It's our plays.
Out of the end zone. And the
The game just started.
Not a good one as he's tackled at the 15.
Man, the game just started.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Yeah, you did that. You did that.
This drive in the air. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Why are you standing for? Yeah, you know what play it is. I say you right there. Like I said, you know what play it is. Same play you run.
Force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Right.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Right.
They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would.
That shit weak.
So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns.
That run was
taking the
weak.
crowd out of the game could be ideal.
Out of his hands quickly to C.D. Lamb. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off the kick fake to Prescott. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by and he'll return to the 24-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the charges for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen all year?
What was that? They must have made them feel or fumble. Weird, dude. I thought it was, but shit, the way he was holding the ball.
Oh, and his early these struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up that late in the rush. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. About set for this next drive with the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And this one too long.
They certainly did a nice job of improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
No, I was talking about
on second down.
I was telling him what you did.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. 3rd and
8. Hold that route.
Flushed out right. And he's going to get this one across.
This nigga do not move like that. Oh, no.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
That one down the field for Ferguson, and he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
From the red zone now, Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Throwing is Hurts. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's caught left side by Cooks. Out of the gun again to Pollard. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 14, Eagles nothing. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run again here with Pollard. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they're backed up against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the 3rd level before you know it.
1st down, and they go with Swift again. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the 1st half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the 1st half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Dancing to his left. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play. I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Hurts throws complete to Goddard. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over the 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. And he fends him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Prescott now from the 50. Flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. And Cooks hands it over the middle. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. There's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Somebody tells me talking about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Prescott to throw on fourth. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you...
They got his man complete. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 47 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 21-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And they're going to speed things up here.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
47.
And it's third down.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 28-0.
Eagles nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give them a red light? Do you keep them in? Green light, let them go? Let's see if he changes from green light.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Just silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Out to his left. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
But first down hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7. After the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the...
It's caught inside the 25. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something, when you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know what's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went, and that's almost like one of your turkey ball games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter. Brandon Cooks. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Next to score, Cowboys 49, Eagles 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Jets.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2 brings up
To throw, it's Rodgers.
at the 20-yard line.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 46.
On first and 10, it's Hall.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Taken down at the
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
brings up second and 5.
Now Rodgers to throw on second down. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And again, it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
They'll give to Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Eagles 0.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Hurts being chased out left. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Here's Hurts to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down, Philadelphia.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll audible to something else.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyler Conklin, 54 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Already at the line.
I don't know what time to my damn self. I thought I was talking to you.
Charles,
I'm always lost my head. Yeah,
I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
But they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception.
I got to go in the
Remember,
settings and
on the
change
last
it.
drive, the opposing
And
side
then,
took
like,
it
when
in
I don't
for
wear my
6
headset,
after that
I got to go in the
interception.
settings and change to the computer controller. Or my TV won't play no sound at all.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Like, it don't disconnect automatically. Like, it still have like no sound.
Running right.
So I got to go to the center.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Put it back on the head.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
I know my
throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
He turned his shit off.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. That is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct?
You know how when
That's
you
the
throw the
first
ball,
time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Okay,
yes,
say you're on defense now, I throw the ball, and it show the target
so
where the
like
ball
they've got
going.
something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10.
Wow.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Had me all confused and shit. Like, damn, I be running around trying to go where the ball is going. I don't know where the hell the ball going.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Rodgers going to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
I knew it, motherfucker. I knew it.
Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead.
Come on, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't care. I don't care.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Hurts throw there taken in by Smith.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
I did not mean it.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now back to throw. Throw right side. Caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles get a bit closer.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
No, that wasn't even the route. That wasn't even the route.
Incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, I ain't holding him like that.
Incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position.
Yeah,
here's 3rd and goal.
He was trying to cut, but your dude was right there. So
He'll look to throw.
Look at this.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Throwing now is Rodgers.
It is ass.
Buying time to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and Mike.
What? What?
Complete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone. and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Let me just say.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Eagles is nowhere near high ranked compared to some other teams on
We'll
here.
see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They is not that high ranked. And then for him, they're only 80-something.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Right.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Hassan Reddick able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. On second down, here's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far in the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He's got X factor.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. Third and long. Back to throw. Flushed out right. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And quickly, they get to the line. From the gun, here's Swift. Room here to run.
What?
This to the 25 before it's all said and done. 52 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Yeah, he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Inside 4 minutes to go. Third quarter. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw.
No!
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sauce Gardner puts it on.
Everybody at? Slow ass man. I would have fucked that for 100 yards.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. Those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That is incomplete.
They have not gotten him going at all. Trying to spark something there with a longer throw.
Caught that ball right in front
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. He's into space past the 25.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
On 1st down, Hurts goes right back to Smith again.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
On 2nd down, Swift.
Now
they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
That play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Man, I'm gone, though. I'm in full motion. Ain't no way he's going to sit there and catch me like that.
Hurts.
I'm in all the way full motion.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to it, though. He's an excellent player.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
These some big ass niggas.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And a short pickup here as he'll get up to about the 22-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And a completion to Wilson.
Stop diving. What are you doing? You better not record this, nigga. You better not record.
A big play there. Catch and run.
You better not
54 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, no.
Going right back to Wilson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
Here's Rodgers.
Oh.
Open man here is Conklin. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Lazard now on the end around.
No, I did.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and
I
down
hate
to the
when you
8-yard
try to switch to a
line.
person and you think it's going to go
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Touchdown!
Tyler Conklin,
That was mad.
a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th
He went
quarter.
way to the left and threw it way to the right.
Zerline connects
Nigga,
on
that
the
was
extra
mad.
point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Nigga, I had like 5 people over there. Come on.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
That's some shit. They don't keep the ball like that. Woo! If I would have got
takes
that
this near the 25, just a little pass there, calling it to 26.
That boy would have been out of there. Man, let's go a little bad. Huh?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Oh, my bro.
Well, this is where leadership...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
That's crazy.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
I'm going to move it down to
And
turn
he'll be
off
hit as
the
he
wall.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy
down the
because
field.
that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was
Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted and calm.
And now here is another interception.
He's on his way. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I wouldn't even know blitz.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Hall.
I ain't got no blitz on.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard
Where's y'all
line.
at?
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's good, hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Hall again.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. They're going to keep it on the ground. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Yeah, I did it again.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts.
And my goodness, another interception. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
I'm even faster than me.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Slow as hell, bro.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Speed ain't working.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Rodgers throwing here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner in the sportsmanship handbook, and there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick-6 on the other side, and now they get a pick-6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick-6 from earlier in this game?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 95 yards rushing forward with the ball game now in 14 carries. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Look at that shit. See what I mean?
7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And look how you caught the ball.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So